Topuria has just broken up with his wife, and the entire MMA world is stunned. Fans everywhere are already warning that whoever steps into the cage with him next might be in serious trouble. Because a heartbroken Topuria is a dangerous Topuria, and that kind of pain can turn into pure destruction once the cage door closes.
Ilia Topuria just broke up with his wife. According to Spanish sources, Ilia and his wife Georgina have split, and the proof is pretty clear, as they both deleted all their photos together on Instagram. Shortly after that, Ilia posted a photo of himself with the caption, "The king is coming, nobody's safe, line them up, the takeover continues."
Ilia Topuria split up with his girl. This is either going to make him rise to the occasion and sleep just in case he out cold, or it's going to maybe make him a little bit tentative, change his mindset a little bit. Who knows how this is going to affect him? You know, they've been together for a long time. Spanish social media are speculating about their relationship because all of their pictures, and I've checked, every picture between them has been taken down. So it'll be interesting to see how this affects Ilia with the divorce that they're about to go through with the two of them. If they have kids together.
Damn. Who says you can't meet your wife in Miami?
We can find your wife in places here.
You hear that? Put that on Only in Date on Instagram. You can meet your wife in Miami.
Alright, that's
Put it on Only in Date.
They want
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But best place to work out too, Miami. Because you can just walk outside and run, the water.
If we find out any reason, there's going to be a reason why Ilia maybe snapped at that coming the way he did. Of course, at the time you think, oh, they're just being disrespectful, and they are. But I don't know, dude. That clip could age crazily. That clip could age crazily if we find out what reason it is. But either way, I'm done doing the gossip shit.
Now, while nothing has been officially confirmed, the signs are impossible to ignore. Ilia and his wife have completely erased each other from social media. No photos, no tags, no mentions, nothing left behind. Fans immediately caught on to the sudden disappearance, and it didn't take long for rumors to explode online. Some believe it's just a cooling off phase, a temporary split that might heal over time. But others are certain this is the real thing, a complete breakup. What makes it even more shocking is how close they seemed just months ago, with Ilia always speaking so fondly of her in interviews. This sudden silence feels emotional, raw, and deeply personal, leaving fans wondering what really happened behind the scenes.
Topuria, man, he's crazy.
He's a fucking beast, bro.
I don't think anyone could really
That guy's got it all, too. He's a good fighter.
Oh, dude.
His wife's a fucking, no disrespect, she's a absolute rocket. Like, she's the best looking wife in the UFC by far, no disrespect to Topuria. But yeah, no, that guy's the real deal.
Couple of you guys are. This is unbelievable. What is it like seeing your significant, can I ask your girlfriend, your significant other getting punched in the face? Does that make you sick to your stomach? I would throw up if it was me.
To be honest, I felt really bad, but for the other guy, because I knew that he was I knew what I was saying, like, baby, you should have a little bit of mercy.
Oh my gosh. Did you have mercy?
He couldn't have mercy because the guy that was supposed to stop the fight never did. So
right.
If one needs to die, it's not gonna be my guy.
Oh my gosh. I like this. This is a little trash talking here. This is nice.
Actually, I met my wife in Miami.
Really?
Yeah, she was living with it.
Damn. Who says you can't meet your wife in Miami?
But we can find your wife in places here.
You hear that? Put that on Only in Date on Instagram. You can meet your wife in Miami.
Alright, that's
Put it on Only in Date. It's hilarious.
every year. But why are you saying that?
Huh?
Why are you saying that?
Everyone says that.
Because you go to a party and this is the only place you see. Like, you don't know the another part of Miami of the people that just they want.
They're normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Best place to work out too, Miami, because you can just walk outside and run, the water.
Here's where things get really interesting, because when fighters go through emotional chaos like this, they often come back more dangerous than ever. There's something raw and primal about that heartbreak energy people keep talking about. You take all that pain, all that anger, and you pour it into training, into every punch, every kick, every second inside that cage. And when someone as naturally vicious as Ilia Topuria channels that kind of emotion, it becomes a nightmare for the entire division. Fans online are already joking, but half serious, saying whoever fights Ilia next better be ready, because surviving that breakup energy might be tougher than surviving the fight itself.
How are you going to knock Ilia's fucking head off.
Ilia is a fucking beast. You know, the confidence is crazy right now. I think it's a battle of momentum, so I have to go in there and fight for that momentum early and fight the best I can. You know, be prepared as I can be. These are the most elite fighters in the world, and he's one of those guys, so that's why I want to fight him.
You are gonna see me at 155 that I'm gonna touch someone and I'm gonna take his lights out. Even if I don't need to touch his chin, I just touch his head and it will explode. I feel so powerful at that weight class, so powerful, so stable in the ground. Like, do you want to wrestle? Let's wrestle, no problem. And I have the gas tank for 5 days, not 5 rounds. If you see fighting any of them, the thing they need when they go inside the octagon, in the first contact, they want to feel that they dominate you and they start to build a confidence since that. But if they feel in the first contact, in the first round, but that they can control you, that it's very competitive, their head goes down. All the competitive fights, they lose.
Well done, lad. Look at me. That was a heavy knockout. I'll give you that respect. But you will never knock me out.
I'm going to submit you.
You'll
live. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my balls in your forehead.
You can't knock me out. You know I don't get knocked out.
You get knocked out.
I finish you.
Even before the fight.
I finish you, little man.
Get your ass from here.
I finish you.
And last one from me. Earlier today, Islam Makhachev did an interview and said he's not ruling out coming back down to 155. But if it was up to you, would you rather fight him at 170 to get that third title, or would you be willing to fight him at 55 because that's the division that people say he might be the best at?
It would be much better for me to fight him in 170, and I will beat him and get the third title. That will be the best scenario for me.
Who do you think should be next for Ilia?
Who should be next for Ilia? 55 has always been so cloudy at the top. Maybe Gaethje. I think him going to 170 to fight Islam, if Islam wins, is a stretch. You know, Islam's big, man. I've never seen Ilia in person, but he seems smaller. I know obviously he can knock anyone out. I do think if they fight, Ilia can knock anybody out from 45 to 170. He has the skills, the power, the technique, and but we've just never seen him in there with somebody that big and somebody with that caliber of wrestling. But I think he should defend the 55 title a few times before that's talked about. We'll see.
Ilia Topuria and his girlfriend broke up, and all I'm gonna say is I feel bad for this man's next opponent. I didn't even want to talk about this publicly, but I mean, millions of people have already talked about it, so I'm gonna give my opinion. This man just posted the king is coming, nobody's safe right after. Do you think that he's playing around? Bro, he's not coming back from this one, I'm telling you that. Heartbroken Topuria is gonna come out there, and the next guy is gonna have to leave in a body bag.
4. The story now paints Ilia Topuria as the kind of fighter who turns heartbreak into dominance. Speculation is running wild about what really caused the split. Some fans believe the pressure of fame and non-stop media attention could have played a big part, while others think it's simply the price of being a high-profile athlete constantly, traveling, training, and living under the spotlight, which can break even the strongest relationships. But what's certain is that the timing couldn't be more intense. Topuria's name is everywhere right now, linked to potential mega fights against Conor McGregor, Max Holloway, or even a rematch with Alexander Volkanovski. And with this breakup stealing headlines, it adds a whole new layer of unpredictability to his story. Because if Ilia was already fighting like a man possessed before, imagine what happens now. Heartbreak mixed with hunger, and a burning need to prove himself to the world. That's a dangerous combination, and whoever faces him next might learn the hard way that pain doesn't weaken a predator. It makes him even deadlier.